Hello everyone, Moo here with a long overdue FE Heroes gameplay video. Now, a lot of you may not have been here when I did my initial rant on how greedy Nintendo was with this game upon its release. Back then, the stamina cap was 50, and once you leveled up a certain number of heroes, there was really not much left to do in the game. But they have done so much since that time that I figured I would do a video and talk about a few of those amazing things. So the first of which is they have raised the stamina cap to 99, so now you can definitely level up as many heroes as you want throughout the day. They've kept the stamina cost in the training tower low instead of doubling it after the world event ended. They've introduced prologues, which is little additions to the story mode, which lets you earn a ton of orbs, which is the main currency in the game that lets you buy the heroes in the first place. And that is super good because they also give you orbs almost every single day for free. They introduce tons of quests that give you even more orbs. So even if you are not one of the whales that has spent, $3,000-$4,000 to get all of the heroes in this game, you can still compete even though you don't have to spend a single dime. So they have turned this game around completely 180. I can't give them enough praise. This is essentially as good as it's going to get with regards to gacha style games. You also have special maps where they introduce for example, special bosses, and we will be doing the Lunatic difficulty Zephiel here in just a second. Those again give you lots of good rewards, new heroes. You have Arena that gives you feathers so you can level up your 4-star to 5-star. Honestly, guys, really good game. Lots of new content. They even opened up the voting gauntlet where you can again get a ton of feathers out of that. So if you haven't checked this game out yet, it's super fun. Lots of content now. Again, I can't say that enough times, and it's definitely worth checking out. So as part of our reintroduction to this game, I want to do the special map, which is the Zephiel, the Liberator on Lunatic. And I don't have the best heroes because I am completely free to play in this game. So if you have Takumi 5-star, this is going to be a cakewalk for you. But if you don't, you can use, one of the welfare archers or something. Just level them up to level 40, otherwise you're going to have a rough time in this. So let's get started here. I do want to fight this with Hector. He is the #1 piece in my team because without him, I seriously doubt I could beat this with the other junk members there. And again, you cannot die. You can't have a single member in your team die. That's what makes this so ridiculously hard. And the two problem characters here are the red mage and blue mage. So if you can get rid of those, it shouldn't be too difficult to get rid of everyone else. But those two will totally wreck you, especially because they start them off with only 2 charges until they can use their AoE damage effect, and that's really going to kill your stuff real fast. So this is the strategy that I found has worked for me, and I'll show it to you guys. Hopefully this will help you clear this map so you can get the 4-star Zephiel. So I move Hector up there and turn. They will not attack until you enter their danger zone. So that's another stupid thing. I mean, challenging thing. So I'm going to move the archer up there. Hector is going to be the only one in the danger area as he can absorb the most damage, and I did put Vantage on him so he can retaliate if he gets low health. So I'm going to clump them all at the choke point right there. Red Mage is going to attack. He's going to take 2 hits from Hector. Then he's going to shift to the left, which is going to result in his death, and I have Robin 5-star, but Robin 5-star does not do enough damage to kill a red 2 mage. So that is why I'm using the Archer George here. So the thing we need to do now is heal up Hector and just pass. So George is going to take a really good beating here, but he's going to survive, which is impressive, I have to say. The blue tank is not going to do too much in terms of damage to Hector here. What did I do here? Well, I definitely need to move the archer out of the way. Hector is going to come there. I'm going to heal Hector again, and I'm just going to pass. If I were to put Lynn in the danger area, she would get killed instantly. So now both of the mages are out of the way. So we're going to heal to full here. Rehabilitation is the best heal for this map. That is why I chose Priscilla. So after we do this, we are simply going to pass again. So Hector is an absolute monster, guys. He makes this tolerable. We're not going to move him from there. Or are we? Actually, we are going to move him. So what we will do is... No, actually, we're not going to move him. We're just going to keep things as is. We're going to keep passing. They're going to continue trading into Hector, which is really good for us. The blue tank is not going to do any damage to Hector. He is just too strong. So we have to move Lynn out of that blue's range here. We're going to kill the blue tank because he can't do much damage to us. We're going to then heal Hector again, and George is just going to hang out there for now. So here's where it gets a little tricky because we have to move down one spot so that we can heal Hector. So we're actually in a kind of a bad spot right now. George can just stay there. This is actually kind of a bad spot. I don't know if we might have to redo this. Let's put Lynn in the line of fire here and see if we can draw his attention to Lynn for one attack. Okay, so we got really lucky there, guys. So now we can just back Lynn off, heal her to full, then drop Hector down, and then pass. And now we should have a little bit more of an easier time. We can heal George as well. Bring Lynn back up top, pass, and now we're just going to wait for him to come to us. You never want to attack with Hector into him. It's just not a good idea. And now George can just do his thing and get some free cheap hits on the guy there. Hopefully he can't kill my Hector. So maybe we can draw another hit from Lynn. So again, she takes the beating and saves the day. So we can pull her out of the line of fire again, heal him up, and just pass again. Again, if you guys have Takumi or some of the stronger dancers in the game, it's going to make this a lot easier. But if you are using, you know, a little bit of a weaker team, this is kind of the way to go, guys. So there you go. Again, you can't have a single of your team members die. That is what makes this just stupidly difficult until you get the combinations right and everything. But that is it. I hope this helps you guys out. I hope it kind of shows you a little bit of the gameplay. If you haven't seen this game yet, it's totally worth checking out if you're into whole strategy RPG stuff. And you know, it is gacha, so it's a lot like Disney Zoom Zoom. If you like opening those boxes and getting new heroes, and you know, this is definitely totally up your alley, guys. So that is it for me. If you have any questions about this game or anything else, or if there's any games you'd like me to try out, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, I will get back to you as quickly as I can. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next time.